Should I kiss my mom on the forehead and kiss your ass goodbye? As luck would have it, I've settled into my role as the good guy. I guess
this might be the new intro to all my videos.
I guess luck is on your side.
Sorry you guys, I just woke up and hold on, who closed the door? I just woke up and I was up watching Blackish last night, just trying to like binge watch and crying my eyes out. I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't watched it yet, but crying my eyes out, so my eyes are a little puffy. And then I just went to sleep after that because it was just so sad. But anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to do a video because I just got this thing in. This is the Juno and Co. Microfiber Velvet Sponge. I actually got two, but I got the other one from my sister, so I'm not going to use it dry. But I don't use any sponges dry anyway. So this little thing, if you can see, it's kind of like a velvet, smooth. So we all know the Beauty Blender. We all know the Sonia Kashuk blender, and I have the Morphe Beauty Blender, and I have a Real Techniques Beauty Blender too, but we all know what that one looks like. It's the orange big cheese looking sponge. But anyways, I decided to cop this. I've seen only like maybe one other person use it, and that was Nikki Tutorials, but you see how it's kind of like a velvet. And then, of course, it looks like a beauty blender, but it's kind of like a mix of all the other beauty blenders I have. So it has the flat back and angle of the Morphe beauty blender. I do like the Morphe beauty blender for this flat right here. You know how it's kind of like shaped like a, I don't know what it's shaped like, but it's on an angle. This is great for like when you want to bake your contour. This is great. Of course, the OG of them all, the Beauty Blender, but I just feel like I don't think it's worth paying $20 for this thing anymore because it doesn't work the same way. I feel like the more I use it, and this is a brand new Beauty Blender. I don't know why, but I feel like it gets dry so quick now. And normally, say like I do my makeup early that morning, when I go home, it'll still be like a little damp, so I'll like go in and like kind of just tap in all my oily areas and just kind of blot. But I don't know, lately I've been coming home and this thing is just like dry as a bone, and while I'm using it sometimes that morning it'll be dry as a bone too. So I don't know, maybe they're just, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it. So far this one, I have nothing bad to say about it besides the fact that it's very stiff, and I don't know, it's because if it's new, I just got it like maybe 2-3 weeks ago, so I don't know if it's new or I haven't gotten the hang of it, or maybe I'm just too used to the Beauty Blender, who knows. But I'm gonna try out this one. I think I have very good feelings about this guy, and I don't know, because I love the color blue too, so maybe that's why I like him so much. Anyways, let's get started. Hold on, let me turn off my phone because it happens every time. Okay, so I go to sleep really cold at night. Like my fan's always on like 1,000, and I sleep with the air conditioner on at like 72 sometimes. So I had an eye booger. Anyways, so yeah, my sinuses get all stuffy early in the morning, and it's just bad, y'all. It's just bad. Oh my god, my eyes look crazy, y'all. Maybe I should film this video tomorrow or something. Who cares? I don't know. I don't care. I don't have to look all cute for YouTube. I feel like the only people that watch this is like my friends anyway, friends and family. So I don't care. All right, I'm gonna tone first because I just washed my face. I'm gonna tone with this New Skin Clear Action Acne Medication Toner. I've been sticking to this regimen, and I'm not gonna lie, my skin has looked great. I just have a bunch of like acne scars I have to get rid of, which is probably like the most struggling part, but ain't nothing makeup can't fix. Alright, and then I'm going to moisturize. I'm going to use the new Skin Clear Action Day Treatment. This is basically the same thing as this, but the day form of it. I think they just changed maybe the color of the ointment. So I just use maybe like a dime size amount. They have a cleanser too, that's in my shower. And again, I'm sorry if I'm looking at the viewfinder constantly and not looking directly at the lens. I'm still making sure that I'm filming and not talking to the camera and skipping steps, and I haven't been even filming. I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just gonna do some regular OG makeup with the fact that I want to use this too. So alright, now I have to prime the face. What primer do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this primer today. This is the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I bought this a while back and I thought it was the reason why I was breaking out, but it wasn't. So I'm just going to use maybe this size amount. And I really like this foundation. I really do like this primer. It has like the argan oil and rosehip oil meshed into it, so I don't know if that helps with anything, but it just sounded really pretty and it felt good on my hands. I'm very easy to sell when it comes to like makeup products. I just need to hear the word flawless, perfecting, smoothing, natural. That's all I need to hear. The words I tend to avoid is matte, yeah, just matte. I used to think that matte was what I liked. Come to find out, I wouldn't even say I like satin finish, and I don't know, because my skin's like a combination. It's oily, it's dry, and it's hella sensitive. So I usually try to avoid anything matte, because if you don't know, matte foundations or matte anything, if you have dry skin, it clings onto your dry patches, so you look bad most of the time. But I gear myself to believe that I like long wear, and I do eye for like comfort too, so that is why I'm using this foundation, because it has sunscreen, SPF 15, these are the words I look for, up to 24-hour color, which I don't really exactly understand why you need 24 hours of color, maybe coverage, wear and comfort, and transfer resistant. So if you have a boyfriend that likes to wear like white tees all the time, you can lay on his shoulder and nothing will transfer over. So I swear, I'm not even sponsored by Lancome, but I tell everybody that this is my favorite foundation of all time. Okay, so the direction says, okay, I primed everything. So it comes with a little manual as well. So you can use it, like I said, you can use it to apply loose powders, use it to apply blush and highlighters, and they show you how to apply it with dry makeup products, and then they tell you how to clean your Juno sponge. And on the opposite side of that sheet, they tell you how to use to apply liquid foundation, and use to apply concealer and contour. So maybe I'm just going to stick to this side. I already cleaned it. I do this to all my sponges. I run it under hot water for a little while, and then I take any like antibacteria, nothing like, I mean, definitely when you use the liquid form, but I use the pump form of, if you ever go to Bath and Body Works, they have the like hand soaps I don't use the hand soap that's like a gel. I use the hand soap that's like pure liquid. And then when you pump it out, it comes out like big sudsy bubbles. That's what I use. So I just ran it under hot water, took my antibacterial soap from Bath and Body Works and kind of just ran it under hot water to clean any, you know, foreign stuff in it. Anyways, so I am assuming that this side is for the contours. I mean, the contour and the highlights. But I usually normally use this because, yeah, for a beauty blender, I use that side. And then this at the bottom, I think, is for foundation. So let's do that. I'm going to pump it on my hand, like they say. And I'm just going to use the flat back part of it and kind of tap it in. The sound is funny. So far, ooh, hello, y'all. Hold on. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh my god. I don't know if you could tell, but oh my god. I've never seen this foundation this flawless, and I've applied it with the sponge, with the brush. But y'all, let's do this. I think it's because it's velvet. It's giving me like maximum coverage. I didn't know this foundation was that great. Like, you know, like I knew it was a good foundation, but I didn't know it was this capable of being this. And it didn't even soak up much of the product. Look, I feel like it just went all in my face. Oh my god. I'm never buying another Bible. I will never buy another beauty blender. I will never buy another sponge like this. The only way for me to stop buying these is if they stop making them. But even then, I'm going to restock. Oh, I might not give the one that I bought my sister to my sister. Oh my god. Like, can you see the difference? I didn't know this foundation had this kind of coverage. Like, that's the crazy part. Okay, so I'm just going to pump it directly onto the sponge, and I'm going to see if I'm going to get the same coverage as I did when I put it on the back of my hand. Oh my god. So when you buy this foundation, the first like second you put it on, it's going to oxidize a little bit. Don't fright. That's just the sunscreen in the formula. So what I usually do when I buy foundations, I pump it on my hand first, and then I walk around the store and I wait like maybe like 5-10 minutes, and then I look at my hand to see how much it's oxidized. And whatever one color that matches my skin the most after the oxidizing process, that's the color I'm bringing home. Oh my god, like I did not expect this. The reason why I didn't expect this was because, one, nobody ever talks about it. The one time I heard about it, it was because of Naked Tutorials. And to me, I take her advice the most because she knows what she's talking about, you know? I feel like me and her have very similar wants and needs in our makeup products. So I kind of use her as like my go-to person for all my makeup info. But dude, this is by far the best I've ever seen my skin, and that's with saying like it covered up all my acne scars, and I wasn't getting this coverage with the Beauty Blender and any other brush that I have. And I have a lot of fucking brushes, but besides the fact that I need a wax for my lip and my eyebrows, this Juno and Co blender is gonna hurt Beauty Blender's market, y'all. Like, the only way they're gonna get me to stop buying this is because they stop making it. This, oh my god, this is amazing. You know what, let me text my friend real quick because she's obsessed with makeup like me and she needs this in her life. And the best part of it all, I think, hold on, let me check before I tell y'all like how much it was. I bought two. So when have you ever bought two Beauty Blenders at one time? My broke ass never has. But anyways, let me make sure. This thing was only $6. $6 fucking bucks. I can't believe this thing was $6. I'm still flabbergasted at the fact that this sponge worked so well. And I've gotten my makeup like professionally done. Well, I don't know. Do you call Sephora and MAC people professionally done? Yeah, you do, right? Yeah. It didn't even soak up that much product. Like, that's insane. Oh my god, I'm still like at all. Okay, let me see how it works with concealer, and then I'm gonna do all my makeup off camera. And then gradually throughout the day, I'm just gonna film and see how this looks. So concealer, I'm gonna use, you know what? I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna see how well it blends out. I'm gonna use Tarte's concealer because Tarte concealer to me is thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. So I'm gonna mix this, what is this? Maybelline Better Skin. And then I'm gonna use like 2 dots of the Tarte Shape Tape. I wasn't lying when I said okay, so I'm gonna use the teardrop side. And I'm not using it or holding it any other different way. I'm using it the same way I would use it for my Beauty Blender. It's a little more difficult to use. I think I'm just not used to the texture of it yet. But it blends like a beauty. I'm about to start looking snatch around these girls. Y'all better hold your mans. I'm joking. I would never want anybody else's man. Yeah, I would never want anybody else's man. I was thinking like, unless he's Joel Edgerton or Idris Elba. Nah, I wouldn't want anybody else's man. I'm not gonna be labeled as a homewrecker ever in my life. So it blends out beautifully. Like, look, I don't think my concealer has ever looked that flawless. It's fucking crazy. Like, what took them so long to think of this? I feel like they got this idea from Korea or something, because you know those damn Koreans. This is amazing. I'm like so happy right now. I'm like filled with joy and excitement because I'm like, I found something I like. Yes. cover up my little puffy eyes. No, I still can't get over. I still cannot get over the turn that Blackish took. I was like, man, what the fuck am I watching? Like, I had to catch myself. I was just like, oh no, Bo and Andre are not gonna get all sad on me right now. I need y'all right now, you know? Oh my god, y'all, my face looks crazy good. Like, it covered my dark circles. And I hate tape shape. Shape tape? I hate Tarte Shape Tape, and it made me like Shape Tape by Tarte. I don't know why, I just did not care for Shape Tape. I thought it was just too hard to blend out. But the fact that this thing got me to hate, got me to love something that I hated so much. This is the best thing ever. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my camera. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm so excited. I can't even talk. I'm gonna go ahead and do my rest of my face off camera, and then I'll come back and talk more about it. I don't know if y'all can tell, but my face looks flawless. This, I'm a lot brighter because again I use the shape tape. I use the Tarte Shape Tape. I used this. But no lie, this right here is the new. This is gonna sweep. I guarantee that this is gonna sweep Beauty Blender's market. Like, it's gonna cut their sales in half. And it's gonna take a while because not a lot of people know about this yet. But this thing is $6. You can find $6 just laying on the, well, maybe not laying on the ground, but like, I don't care. You have to save up. $6 for probably the best thing that's ever happened to makeup, for me at least. This is the best tool I've ever used ever. And I mean, I have brushes from Sephora, MAC, Sigma, Real Techniques, Beauty Blender, Sonia Kashuk, ELF. Like, I have every brush known to man from all sorts of companies. And if you know me, you know I have a shit ton of makeup. And to say this isn't a high-end price, I think everybody should cop this. At least cop one. If you can, cop 2 or 3 or 4. I'm gonna go home. Well, I am home, but I'm gonna go later and just buy like 10 of these and just keep them in stock, because I feel like eventually they're going to bump up the price for this, because this is too good to be just $6. Unless they love us and they care about people who are on a budget. But this is seriously the best tool I've ever used ever in my life. And I've never seen my face this like, I've never seen my foundation this flawless. And I was obsessed with this foundation before, but I feel like I'm twice as obsessed now, the fact that I've used it with this. So if you have $6 sitting in your account right now, spend those $6 on this. It is the best thing I've ever used, ever, hands down. And I don't think I will. No, I know for a fact I will never use another beauty blender. I would never use another sponge or anything ever again, unless I'm really stuck. But I am forever devoting my life to this. Now, unless something goes AWOL and it just decides to stop working, I have 5 more that I can use. So if you have $6 in your account right now, go and buy this ASAP. This is, seriously, I'm still like in shock. Like, I keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, I've never seen my foundation this airbrush like ever. Oh my god, it's so great. But yeah, that is my review of the Juno & Co. Microfiber Velvet Sponge. Y'all, this is the best product I've used ever in my life, and I think everybody should try it for themselves. You may not like it, you may love it. Like I am obsessed with this. I can't wait to show my sister the sponge. But yeah, Anyways, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys found this video a little helpful, maybe. But if you are in the discussion or the thought of buying this velvet micro sponge thing from Juno & Co, you need to get it now. This is probably hands down one of my favorite products. I'm going to be raving about this to everyone. But other than that, thank you. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am very happy to be back in the YouTube game. I just figured I'd tell y'all that. I know sometimes I bitch about the fact that it's just time consuming, but I found a technique that works for me and I'm going to stick to it unless something else changes. But yeah, thanks you guys for all the support, and until next time, bye.